Hey everyone, today we've done it. The perfect game, the perfect run. Not only did we get all 10 trophies in 10 rounds, but we do it with only 2 pets. That's right, the 2 Squad Marty. So we're in the weekly pack. You can pause, take a look around if you want. Done a video already on the weekly, so not going to go into it too in depth. We're just going to get into the run. And something I wanted to make a distinction on early is the flawless versus perfect runs in Super Auto Pets. So I looked this up a couple times because I always get confused, but the perfect run is all 10 wins in 10 rounds, meaning no losses, no draws. You have to get all 10 wins in 10 rounds. It's the fastest way you can win, right? The flawless is the case where you can draw, meaning you get 10 trophies and you still have 5 hearts, but it takes more than 10 rounds, meaning you got some draws. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the run. Looks like we have some triples. We get a Babussi over a Badger, and the Flamingo's here to get buffed by the Babussi. But we had double Ghost Kitten, so typically in this weekly when I take Babussi, I have been not really caring what tier 2 it buffs. I'm gonna probably be getting rid of all the tier 2s anyway, so my thought is, yeah, let's just prepare for the Babussi to buff a tier 3, whether that's another Babussi or we find something to funnel all the stats into. So we prepare for level ups for next turn. Luckily we roll into one of them, the Ghost Kitten, probably end up leveling that and throwing it away right away. If I had the Badger, I would keep the Ghost Kitten for a little bit. But yeah, it's very rare that I get on perfect run, that I have the opportunity for a perfect run. So already at this point in the run, by round 5, I think I recognize by round 3 usually, like, oh, I have 3 wins, it's round 4, like I'm on a perfect game. Typically in the first 2 or 3 rounds, I always lose, and I don't mind losing. I like drawing out games. I like going long rounds, 15 or 16, 20 rounds. I like making my team big with scaling, all that jazz. So I rarely have this kind of opportunity. So we level up into Falcon, double Falcon if we want it, but there's Falcon Orangutan, and Orangutan's the only scaling that's available. So I say, you know what, let's take it. And if you look at the health of everybody this turn, the Orangutan's going to buff the Babussi. Next turn it would buff the fish. So if I don't find a fish, I'm probably just going to sell that fish. And we're going to want to focus this Orangutan buff basically, as well as focus the Babussi buff. But if you notice, we don't have a tier 3, so the Babussi's not doing anything right now. So what I was saying about kind of, we're going to sell the tier 2s anyway, focus the tier 3 to buff. Well, we're skipping ahead to the next tier. We're waiting until tier 4 to really use the Babussi, which is risky when you're on a perfect run and you're selling pets going 4 squads, you have a dead scaler on your team that's not doing anything. I mean, this shows the power of the early Falcon, I guess, as well, with Garlic in this weekly. Just those little extra chip summons. If your Falcon can get 2 triggers off, it's super powerful. So I kind of figured at this point, you know, I'm not really necessarily going for the 2 or 3 Squad Marty at this point. I just figure, hey, this is kind of my best chance to win. That Flamingo is going to steal the Orangutan buff. If I can focus these Orangutan buffs and really get this going, I'll eventually just bring a tier 5 and 6 on the team for my Babussi to buff. And even if I lose 1 or 2 rounds, it's still going to be a quick win. So that was my thought process at this point. I definitely had the perfect game in mind. That was the focus. But I'm not great with tempo. I'm not great with doing these things. I'm all about the pivots. So you see, I'm kind of doing like a weird tempo pivot. And it worked out. So we take a lettuce. It was basically a salad. And take a pear. Because we're desperate. It's 7 wins, 5 hearts. When you win this fast and you get matched up against other teams that are winning this fast, at a certain point, you either all in or you pivot and take some losses. And the hope is that you get matched up against some of those teams that are pivoting. Or maybe had already gotten a draw, they don't care about a flawless, they were going for a perfect maybe, or they don't care about either of them. They just want to win and have some fun with some different pets. So we're at 8 trophies. 8 trophies, not 9. We still have multiple rounds to go, and we're already down to a 2 squad. I mean, it's just insane. When I was doing that, I sat on this for so long before I did it, and I determined this is the best move. It really is the best move. I'm not like trying to win with a 2 squad here. I'm pretty sure it was my best chance to win, period. It was just funneling into this Falcon. So we're on 9 wins. There's not much scaling as far as food and stuff, so Flamingo Pill was there. Take a Flamingo Pill on turn 10, why don't you? Chocolate for the Falcon would be great. Roll into another Falcon. I mean, we're not replacing the garlic, so I don't know what to do at this point as far as like scaling and food. And we run into a woodpecker team. Oh, it's only level 1. They're on a perfect run as well. They have a level 2 vulture. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Our orangutan's big as long as the vulture doesn't... Oh, that was a big snipe. But yeah, you know what happens. I don't know why I'm playing this suspense up. We get the win. It's a perfect game. 10 trophies. Turn 10. All 5 hearts left. It's incredible. I think I've done this maybe 2 times before as far as the perfect game. Obviously, I've had 5 pets every time I've done it. I've never done it something like this. This was just the perfect storm. One of the most insane runs I've ever had. I would be surprised if something like this has happened before. It was documented. But at the same time, like I said, it wasn't really intentional. So I wouldn't be surprised if somebody's done this before, or if somebody's gotten like a one pet win, right, in the end. So this was actually a ton of fun, and this game actually came 2 games after I got a 3 squad win, which I was going for. So I actually had the whole 3 squad win fully recorded before I got this run. So instead of doing a separate video, I'm just gonna attach it to the end of this one. So enjoy the next run. Feel free to skip ahead if you want. It's going to intro again like it's a brand new video. So I guess I will do a semi-ending here. Like, comment, subscribe. Enjoy the 3 squad, Marty. Hey everyone. Today, we're picking it back up in the weekly. That's right. And we're actually going to pick this one up on turn 6. So if you haven't seen the weekly yet, I recommend... I have a previous video or 2 on it. And I'm going to have lots of videos on this weekly because I had some really fun teams. But basically, it's a scaling weekly where you have a lot of kind of non-standard scaling, a lot of hippocampus. Rootling is a big one this weekly, as well as orangutan. Obviously, monkey is very, very popular always. And babusi as well is really popular. So with that being said, I've done a couple different teams, but I wanted to change it up a bit, and you saw it in the thumbnail, the 3 squad Marty. It's happening. So picking up on turn 6, we have 4 wins and 4 hearts left. It looks like we got some babusi scaling on a badger. And initially I was trying to do the badger ghost kitten kind of deal here, but we get a hippocampus, and look at that salad, or lettuce. What an incredible lettuce. So yeah, kind of big pivot based on the level up there, and oh, that ghost kitten's incredible. So yeah, I was loving the ghost kitten, but pretty quick I realized it's not going to be happening. But the good news is we have a big badger, and the badger's almost 2, and we get a panther. So I figure, hey, the babusi's going to buff the hippocampus, and turn 9 and 10, we can focus the babusi buff on a panther, and I really wanted to go a strong panther game this game, and the team felt very strong, so let's just go grapes on the panther for now. It's basically like a level 2 swan. We're gonna get 2 gold, I think, every round. And this is the turn I realize the ghost kitten's not helping us anymore. We need to get off the ghost kitten. I did not have 3 Squad Marty in mind at all. So yeah, just start buffing pre-buffing the panther. This is gonna be great Babusi buffs. And I've said it in past videos with the monkey. I abuse the monkey a lot, but typically I don't like keeping monkeys in my team. So I'll keep them in my team for a couple rounds, and then I'll get off them. So monkey goes in, panther goes to the front. Babusi is almost level 3, which is great. But the honeypot's there when we have 3 gold left, so we get a honey badger. I love going front badger, but I realized we have 4 hearts, and I was losing a decent amount of games, which is typical. I mean, right? You lose at least like a third of your games typically, or sorry, 2/3. And level 3 Babusi, so I didn't know what else. It's turn 11, we need a tier 6, so might as well bring the shark in. It's more gold. We have gold generation with the panther. We have decent scaling. Maybe we can just buy some food buffs, was the thought, and transfer the panther to something better. And obviously that's going to be a chili, because we froze the chili. So we're about to see the power of the panther. Hoping to get some good food buffs, but we get 2 chocolates for the panther. So this panther just got very, very strong. Now the shark's getting strong. And let's see. See this boar, 16 health, 1 health. It's crazy. Seeing a chili that's that strong doing 15 damage. 15 splash damage. Pretty scary. And yeah, those falcons are nice. Get the orange. And at this point, I had the thought of, oh, 3 Squad Marty I think is possible. So every orange I'm tossing, everything I'm doing, I'm thinking, do not hit these guys. The Babusi is going to be scaling our hammerhead, and we're keeping him. So we want to keep the 3 guys. So there's oranges there, but I just didn't want to risk them not hitting the right guy, and it's probably still worth even if it hits 1 guy I want and 1 guy I don't want. Leviathan build. Eat the honey badger. How's that honey taste? So we like the single target food, and the stake on the shark is actually huge, because with the front shark now, if it can kill a 50-50, and then the panther hopefully gets at least 2 hits in, and let's see if it happens. That's a great, oh, that's perfect, and that's perfect. Oh man, that chili was incredible. Oh, what a beautiful orange. Wasn't finding anything, so take the lettuce. Not finding anything. Find a pear. So sell down so we can buy the pear. Buy the pear. I bought on the hammerhead because now with the steak he has 50. And that'll kill a 50-50 that does not have garlic, as long as they don't have garlic. So let's say they had a 50-50 chili panther in the front. We can one-shot him now. And yeah, we go to the 3 squad, so thoughts and prayers. See if we get it. Oh, it's the woodpecker. Oh, we survived. And we killed their 50-50 woodpecker up front. Oh my gosh. This isn't, look at what's about to happen here. This is incredible. Absolutely I mean, it was only one shot, but it's all we needed, baby. We didn't even need the honey pot. Let's go. Let's go. That's how you do it. Alright, the reason I started on turn 6 is because we're going to have some bonus clips. I played this weekly a good amount. I came out with a couple quick videos, and I want to show like a compilation of some other really cool teams I had. So if you enjoyed this run, definitely check out these other games I had. I'll try to keep them short and sweet as well. And also, and everything's going to be timestamped. And also check out the other weekly videos I have out so far. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, check out these next ones.